Hello and welcome back to Toasty Toes Uncut, the series where we play Modern Warfare 2 and we don't cut anything out. There's no editing at all, except sometimes because we say some pretty depraved shit. So there's a little bit of a weird sort of aspect ratio for this video. Don't blame me, blame Modern Warfare 2 on Steam for having a 4:3 aspect ratio.
I will.
Thank you, Sam, for that comment.
I will blame them. Who else am I gonna blame?
Let's get a game set up.
Yeah, well, I can't do it.
Sam, I can't do this anymore. I quit.
I leave.
After making me wait for 7 hours to record, you.
All right, that was my family. Yeah,
All right.
and then
Sam, I don't care that your grandpa died.
and then I had to make a bean mash. And then I ate the bean mash after putting the bean mash in the microwave.
No, I get it.
It was a really good bean mash. I put like some chips on it and I went ham.
Went ham on those chips. That's
Yeah.
our thing, going ham on chips. All right, what map have we not done yet?
Chips. No. Oh, we haven't done. I don't know.
Okay, we did Afghan. We could do Derail, which is like snow. And the
Which
trains.
is like snow. Is that what they say where they're coming up with Hoth in Star Wars?
I mean, yeah.
What's Hoth? It's like snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It's a pretty boring planet. Yeah. All right. Derail sounds. I'm in the mood for some snow.
Okay.
Actually, choose
so-
a fall map because it's gonna be autumn soon.
Will it, Sam? That seems like it's a couple months away. Choose another summer map because it's going to be summer when next rotation of the year. We could go to Skid Row. You want to go to Skid Row?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right. Here we go. So you know how Toasty Toes Uncut works. We got some stories.
Yup.
We sure do.
No, Sam. No, we don't.
I've been sick for a week.
Plug for the blooper.
Watch that video. If you don't, we'll find you and kill your family.
You were saying about being sick?
Yeah, I've been sick for a week, so just forgive me.
All right. I want to be the Spetsnaz.
Okay.
You know what I don't get? Why do both factions get the same weapons?
They do. You're level 1, Sam. Also, you signed into my team.
You're Spetsnaz?
Yes.
I told you I was gonna be Spetsnaz.
I already did it.
Why?
Let's
But I want to be Spetsnaz. You just fell over when I tapped you. You're like, oh!
Oh, this is so weird playing on PC. I'm used to a controller for Call of Duty.
Oh.
That's my excuse for when I inevitably suck in this video.
For when I was about to say for when I rip ass, but that's just for farting. So I don't know why I would. Oh, I have a story that's actually not what we play on Sim. It's actually
You
a
have
really
a
funny story.
fart-related story?
It's that, but it's also another theater story, so you know it's gonna be good.
Oh, good. We can have one theater story for each uncut.
All right, that's asking a little too much. All right, no. Wait, Sam,
Do
are you
it.
about to be not Spetsnaz? Oh, I get it.
Okay, tell the story.
All right, so it's gonna be hard to. I forget how to concentrate and play COD at the same Call of Duty at the same time.
You don't. That's the key.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is freshman year, right? And I was in a drama. It was an adaptation of Agatha Christie's. And then there were none. There are some other more offensive names for that book, which I will not say out loud because they're almost comically, like awful.
Yes, Agatha Christie's classic. And then I ripped ass.
I'll get to that. So basically,
Is this the story of how you ripped ass live on stage? Into the mic?
How I took the mic off my head, put it up to my ass, and then And our English teacher
would
was
start
just
crying.
everything I've sacrificed.
The audience like books it and just tramples her.
I ruined.
The 8th time in a row.
All right. You want to hear what actually happened?
Yeah.
So there were 2 dressing rooms. I would change in there, and one time, I was there early, so I was changing in there alone, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be able to get my costume on early before everyone else. It's gonna be easy. So I was in there, and I don't even like changing with other people in the room anyway. It's weird. So I was like, I took the opportunity. So I start changing by myself. You know, I'm just sort of like doing my thing, and I have the urge to rip ass, and I think to myself, this is one of those moments in life.
So you take your pants off.
You take the pants
Get on
that
all
I so
fours,
laboriously
and then you get on all fours, stick your ass up in the air,
and take a shit.
and then your mom walks in. Hey Sam. Oh no.
When your mom walks in, and it's the part of the movie where the butt is out. All right. So
when your mom walks in and you rip ass on her face.
when you epic fart in her
Eat
face.
it.
Oh
Epic
man.
fart.
Yeah, so okay, my mom did not come in actually. Unfortunate. No, so I was alone, and I was like, this is one of those moments in life where you are allowed to fart. So
Right.
God damn it! So I farted.
As you do.
It was a longer fart
What
than
was
I
it like?
anticipated.
Describe it.
It was a dry, although pungent fart.
Was it the one where you can kind of tell that it's a little bit spicy, or was it like a
I don't know what
eggy
you
smell?
mean, but it was spicier than that.
Oh.
It wasn't fun. So I was like, damn, that doesn't smell good. I'm gonna leave. So then it's hard to tell the story when I'm sure you're trying to kill me. So
Are you sitting by the dumpster? What's
no.
good?
Oh fuck! All right, so you know this map better than I do. So I walk out, and second after I walk out, I notice my castmate with his costume in hand walking in,
Was standing behind you the whole time,
and and
recording you
with
with his phone. He goes, "You are so busted."
You are so busted. That's fucking hilarious.
Is it? Oh my god.
Bruh. No. So he's like, hey Sam, what's up? And I was like, oh, you're
Just
going
ripped
into
ass.
change? And he's like, yeah. And so he goes into change.
What's this smell?
And then he walks out. This is actually where I learned the phrase rip ass. He walks out after having changed, and he like screams. He goes, hey everybody! Sam ripped ass! And then everyone looked at me, and I felt ashamed.
I'm ruined.
I'm ruined. And then yeah, that's the end of the story.
So you mean to tell me that this whole tangent was to learn the origin of rip ass
Basically,
in
yeah.
your life?
In my life, yeah. Ah shit.
You think I don't know what you're up to, kid? You know you're a gamer when you call people older than you kid.
Am I older than you? That's like a legitimate question, actually.
Well, how old are you?
I was born on tax day, so April 15th.
This is Sam from the future. I did the math. I'm older than him, so I'm just the superior human being.
Why am I revealing my birthday to the? That's
My
so
social
weird.
security number is 123. I ripped ass in middle school.
I poopied in my pantsies. Damn.
You really farted on me, Sam.
I really farted in your face. I really epic farted in your face. Alright, no, eat it! Eat it. Oh man, low
Yeah,
ammo.
that's right.
You farted on.
All right. Back
So
to
yeah,
stories.
that's the end
Back
of
to
the story.
stories.
That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story.
Okay.
But yeah, that was an impromptu right there.
Ooh, live Toasty Toes.
Yeah, I always sometimes I imagine that I'm like doing a radio show with you, and we're in a studio together, and we're like passing around cigars and stuff, and we're like, you're listening to Toasty Toes.
And then we just rip ass together and cherish in the moment.
It's gonna be a theme.
This
I'm beginning to
episode's
detect
now
a
called
Fart.
Fart Stories. You know, we've
This
been...
episode-
Okay. You know what, Sam? We need to clean up our act. Our last 3 videos, the 2 of us. In this order. Trolls. Poo-poo jokes. Fred 3. Pee-pee jokes. Uncut. Fart jokes. We need to stop. Because I know it's ironic. But it doesn't seem ironic after a while. Okay?
But it's funny.
Just Sam, going whip ass is not
When you
funny.
fart in your mom's face.
Eat it.
You're so busted. You're so busted.
So far, that's the best line of the episode. I gotta say.
That's like, all right.
Alright,
Yeah,
what's
so
next? Oh, I'm up, right?
Your story about
I'm up.
meme culture, which I like cringed at when you told me.
No, it's not what I made it sound like.
It's not what it looks like.
This is a 2-second story.
Fuck. I was fixing my hair while you attacked.
When
That
you
was
get
like an
found
anime line.
posting cringe, you're so busted.
Your mom's gonna yell at you.
Alright, so this is the story of how I learned the phrase rip ass. No, it's not.
It was this episode. So I call up Sam H to do a Toasty Toes Uncut.
What if I just started telling the whole story of like up until this moment, and then he said,
What?
"Time to change maps." All right, when we change maps, I'll start my story.
All right.
We'll just get all the fart out of our system.
Fart.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
Eat it.
All right, enough.
What-
We're done.
Sam, what if it said you're so busted? You're so nut busted.
Nut busted? Explain.
Ejaculation.
Oh.
There.
All right, let's go for
How about we have a snipe off?
I feel like. Oh, Sam, you're level 1. You don't have any snipers unlocked. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, we could just be a sniper bazooka off. No, that's a terrible idea. That's just
relate to screaming.
Yeah. Is it missiles?
Do you want to do it in Chernobyl? There's a
Well,
map
we-
that's Chernobyl.
I don't want to have sex with you in Chernobyl, Sam. That's a really weird proposition.
Who do you think I am?
Who do you think? Yeah,
Do you
actually,
know what I'm capable of?
no irony. Chernobyl sounds fun.
No,
No irony, bro.
unironically.
Ironic.
All right. So here's my story.
Okay.
As you may remember from the Fred 3 video, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be uploaded after Fred 3.
Yeah.
Are you being the same class?
Yeah. There's a gun just called the Spaz. I think it's
There's a label that says bomb over there. I don't know what it is.
bomb.
Bomb.
Wait, are we next to each other? Oh, what am I?
All right.
Uh,
So I made a joke where Fred was in some sort of dream dimension, you know, like what happens in Fred a lot,
yeah,
particularly in
totally.
Fred 3. He hallucinates a lot.
He does.
Hold on, let me just... Okay. So there was one hallucination in particular that was the penis monkey, where a monkey was inspecting his penis.
Wait, I don't think I get what the joke is.
So I'm not done.
All right, go ahead.
So then...
I don't get it. I'm not done. You haven't heard the punchline.
Knock knock. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Sam, I have a joke for you, Knock Knock. Oh, good.
I don't... All right. What were you?
So then, literally, once we were done with that recording, I was waiting to fall asleep, and I was looking at my phone, and I saw a meme of a monkey, and it said, "When you get visited by the penis monkey," and it was posted 2 hours ago, which means that it was posted while we were recording.
Oh.
So now that may just be a creepy coincidence, but I've had a theory for a long time. Oh, I fucking lost. I had a theory for a long time that we were kind of ahead of the curve when it came to meme humor.
Okay.
That's it. That's the whole story. I got nothing, Sam. I got nothing. I'm putting all my cards in the Riot story. I got nothing for the small story.
No, you know what? I'm glad you told me. That's a weird. The internet is a weird like.
You know what, Sam? Thank you for that. I
Thank
really
you for your
enjoy these moments. You know,
the penis
it's
monkey.
like that time. The time you first told me about the penis monkey. It's like the time when we got together in that closet and just ripped ass.
It said eat it.
It said ew, and then got out and went home.
Sam, can I ask you something?
What?
This is a really weird question, but do you remember WWE in the 90s?
Yeah.
Do you remember the guys with the long hair and the green outfits, and their names were the name was DX?
Now, Sam, we don't bring that up.
Do you remember how they used to say "suck it" and then smack their crotch?
Yeah, that's how my brother learned the phrase "suck it" from wrestling, because he was really into wrestling. So I knew a little bit about wrestling, but not a lot. And he learned the phrase "suck it," and we had this one teacher who he like everyone hated, and one day he was just like, "You know what? Suck it," and then he did the slap thing with his crotch. I feel like I should bring up this teacher because in many ways, Sam, where am I right now? I'm floating. Are you getting this too?
No, I'm not floating.
I'm spectating. Let me out. There's 9
Let me
minutes.
go.
Oh, okay.
You have the high ground.
I do. I was just floating above the map. Okay. So, I feel like I should tell the story of this teacher. All right, this is good. Okay, this is good because my really crappy story evolved into a better teacher. What?
What? How do you change weapons?
You have to wait until we're in the lobby, and then you can.
No, not class, but.
Oh, just change weapons. Just click. I guess on the computer it's escape, and then choose class.
No.
No, do it.
I mean the weapons that you have. How
In
do
the
you
class?
switch? Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch. No, I mean.
Try it out, Sam.
No, Sam. I mean like, Sam. For right now, for example, I want to switch to bazooka.
Okay. You okay, Sam? You're such a noob, Sam. I can't believe it.
How? I want a bazooka.
Okay. There is, you choose class, do what I say, click on change class. There is a class called Overwatch that has a bazooka.
I have Overwatch. How I'm using the machine
Oh!
gun. You dumb bitch. Oh!
Okay, you press 2.
For fuck's sake.
It was that easy.
It was that fucking easy. I'm gonna bazooka the shit out of you for that. Alright, no, go ahead with your teacher story.
Okay, so you're gonna laugh at this teacher's name because she had like a really funny name and it actually doesn't reveal her name. Okay, so everyone referred to her as Miss L. Right? So I'm not gonna reveal her full name. This was in elementary school.
Wait a minute, I think I know what her name is.
Sam, you can't say it. You can't.
Alright, I won't say it.
She's the type of person to hunt you down, right?
Yeah.
And so, this was elementary school.
Miss Ligma.
So basically, she was the type of teacher who
Fuck.
Okay, well, she's not a real teacher. She works for the after school program. And I
I
used to
love
have to
those
go to the
people.
after school program because my parents neglected me, right? So when I was there, she would just she treated every kid like they were the same age. Like she treated the fifth graders who were like going into middle school the same way that she treated the first graders and kindergartners. So
I think I like where this is going.
yeah, and I don't remember much of her stories. I remember me and good old Devin used to get in a lot of fights with her, right? Me and Devin were like the cool kid troublemakers. And then one day it just went too far with like how much she babied us. When okay, so get this. The after school program was in the lunchroom, right?
Yeah.
And Sam, you don't know this, because you didn't go to my school,
Yeah, yeah.
my elementary school, but our lunchroom was probably about as big as the gymnasium in our high school. Like it was huge.
Oh yeah, that's big.
It was really huge, like tons of tables. Um,
Yeah. Yep.
and me and my friends, right, were sitting way in the back, right? And everyone else would usually be towards the front, but we were the older kids, so we got to chill in the back. And then one day, this 5-year-old kid spilt his apple juice on the floor, and she started screaming. She was she was like, "Everybody sit down," right? And so she made all the kids sit, right? And then there was like a tiny puddle, right? And then she was like, "You can't stand up for the life of you. You could slip on this apple juice." And then we were on the other side of the room. She started yelling at us. She said, "Come, this is an emergency. Come over to this table and sit with the first graders until we've cleaned up this apple juice stain." And I was like, "Miss L, that doesn't make any fucking sense. By your own rules, that doesn't make sense. You don't want me to slip on the puddle, yet you're forcing me to cross the puddle so that I can walk from a safe distance to the table and sit down like this is a goddamn shelter in place when this little kid with snot dribbling out his nose, he's licking it up with his tongue, tripped on his Lego Chase McCain action figure and dropped his little baby apple juice can on the floor for some fat old greasy custodian named fucking T-Bone to come and mop up and then go home to his wife and cry because he can't get his dick sucked." Sorry, that's just some bad memories there.
How do I reload?
Press R.
Okay.
That's your response.
Yeah. No. Wait. What did you actually say to her though?
No, I was just like, "That does make any sense." And then I think she called my parents or something. Oh,
Don't you just love teachers like that?
oh, then I have another funny story.
About her?
Okay. So we both know this kid, Sam, and he's notorious. He's notorious for killing a man.
Okay.
Goes by the name Bove.
Both.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, he was the one who killed the guy. Oh, we
Yeah.
gotta tell that story.
Wait,
too.
have we ever told the story about the guy who died?
I don't think so.
Okay, because this leads into two funny stories.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. So we know this kid named Bove, right? Imagine the most obnoxious person on the planet. Imagine that nerd kid with the glasses from Jesse who had a crush on Zuri was a real human being. Basically, just imagine that, okay? He used to get bullied because he didn't know what SpongeBob was, alright?
That's kind of sad, but go ahead.
Yeah. and then when I was graduating middle school, it was his freshman year of middle school.
Freshman
Um,
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
and he was on my bus. And one day, our bus was driving down the road like buses do because they're vehicles, Sam.
Yeah.
And then there was this guy riding a motorcycle next to the bus without a helmet on. And we were just sort of like looking out the window. We were like, "Oh man, that's a cool motorcycle, right?" And then fuck.
Bove.
Bove rolled down the window. God damn it, now I have to edit this. Bove rolled down the window and he was like, "Yo," and he was like waving to him, and the guy waved back. And then and then he was like, "Do a trick," right? And then so do a trick. And then so the guy did I think it's called a wheelie when you lean back.
Yes.
So he started doing a wheelie, and it was like, Bove was like clapping, and then a car pulled out of a driveway. The man hit the car, flipped 15 feet in the air, and hit the back of his skull on a stop sign. There was blood everywhere.
This fucking dude.
He was just laying in the pavement with blood leaking from his skull, and the bus driver was just like, "Okay, we go now."
Okay.
And then he booked it. And then we were all like, "Bove, you killed him!" And he like put his hand on his head and was just crying for the rest of the bus ride.
He forgets about it the next day.
No, I don't think he has. I think if he brought it up, he would be sad.
Oh man.
I can't believe I killed that guy.
I can't believe I fucking killed him.
So anyway, this leads into another funny story about the same man. So then later, this was actually earlier. This was in elementary school. So Bove was like a pretty dumb kid, and he had this little sister who was even dumber. Like, are you okay?
Oh shit! I remember this story.
You know where this is going? This is a good one.
I do. I think I do.
This is a good one. This is a good one. Okay. Oh my god.
Choose a new class.
Yeah.
I mean a new map.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna make the matches longer.
Yeah, make them infinite.
Yeah, I'll make it 30 minutes.
Or no, just like set up like a point limit.
A point limit?
Then,
Yeah, it's at 7,500. Okay.
and then just don't have a time limit.
Okay. Let's go for let's go for Corey, I guess. This is a good one.
All right.
So, I haven't seen her since 3rd grade. She was like 2. I don't know, okay?
She was like -4.
She really was. So then
Fucking tiny.
she really ripped ass right in front of everyone. That moment when Bove rips ass live during the play. Okay. So then
Take it.
So then one day like I knew this other kid named Anderson. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I said his name, so I'm saying it. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't know what happened to him. I don't.
Cool guy. I don't know what happened to him.
So and then one day like Bove went home early. and me and Anderson were kind of chuckling about it. And then his Bove's sister was like, "What happened to Bove?" And then Anderson goes, "Didn't you hear? It was all over the paper. Bove just died.
It was all over the paper.
Bove just died." And then she started crying. And then we had to stay after and explain to their parents what happened.
Oh my god. Sam, that's awful.
But it's really funny in hindsight. Didn't you
Sam, I
hear
thought-
it? It was all over the papers.
Why
Both
would they
ripped
be all over the
ass.
Bo fucking farted and said, "Suck it."
Both farted on a fat donkey.
Both ripped a fat donkey. Sam, I thought the story was gonna go to the point. I thought this story was the one where the little girl shit on the bus floor.
That's a different one. We need to,
That's a different one.
I'm saving. We're saving that for a different uncut.
Alright,
Because
alright.
that's a whole chronologue of events.
Who is that kid? Before we move on.
It's just,
No, we can cut this out. But who was the kid?
Sam, it's Toasty Toes Uncut. We can't.
I
cut
don't
things out.
remember the kid's name. What was the kid's name?
All right, it was
Jamal.
Jamal's little sister.
Yeah, she shit on the bus. All right, go ahead.
We'll get to that in a later episode.
Yes, we will. All right.
That's all I got. That's my funny story.
Oh, the meme emperor.
Yeah, do you want to save that for after the big story, or do you want to do it before?
Before, because it's like smaller.
Okay.
All right. How do I intro it? Okay.
Please explain what the meme emperor is, Sam.
So,
I'm sure everyone's dying to know.
so it's a funny inside joke, right? But well, it actually originates in. Well, okay. So between 2015 and 2016, around that period of time, Instagram meme pages were first kind of getting traction. And in those days, there were the first pages that kind of reached, I would say maybe a couple, tens of thousands of, I was about to say subscribers, followers. So you had somebody like Who the Hell Likes FNAF. I think he had like 50,000 followers. And then there was this one guy who, his profile picture was an alien, and it was like A. Lamau or something like that. And I assisted your suicide. And
Thanks.
thanks. And he had like 100,000 or something. So I was thinking to myself, if all it takes to get a lot of followers on Instagram is to post memes and repost memes at that, then I should do that. So
You know where this story is going, audience.
so I made a new Instagram, and I decided that my profile picture would be the Guy Fawkes mask, so popularized by V for Vendetta and the Anonymous movement.
The anonymous movement.
Yes, the Anonymous movement, the Anomaly movement, the Ravioli movement. But except for it being black and white, it would be baby blue and rainbow because My Little Pony. And for my first post on
That was an ironic cough.
what I called the meme emperor, because I imagine myself as the emperor of memes. I posted a picture of the Guy Fawkes mask, the My Little Pony Guy Fawkes mask, with the words "the meme emperor" in like the epic rap battles of history font, and then I had like a parental advisory logo, and then it was like straight out of Instagram or something. I don't know. And it got like 3 likes. That's not the end of the story, unfortunately. So
Continue.
so I started posting memes, and because I followed around like 1,000 people, I followed like 1,000 other meme pages. Like maybe 1 in 10 followed me. So I had like a decent following in like the early days, and maybe 100, 200 people, and I eventually I discovered that my classmate, my classmate as opposed to fellow Toasty Toe, my friend Sam C.
This is the Sam C origin story.
Yes, it is. That's right.
Solo movie coming 2020.
I feel like that doesn't have the same resonance because that's literally like in a couple months.
Oh, Solo movie 2021.
Because they'd always be like the movies, the people, they'd be like, it's coming out in 2020. But no, all right. So
You're right. The movie people said that.
so I found
that
out
race of sentient VHS boxes.
the movie people. They so 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 I found out that Sam C.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Here.
I'm so here. But I realized that my good friend Sam C also had a meme page, and now I thought it would, oh, this is socially acceptable. It wasn't.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. This is socially acceptable. It wasn't. And my friends all made fun of me for having an Instagram account called the Meme Emperor where I reposted memes. But so I would always be like, but Sam C has a meme account, and the meme account was called, well, the account was called Wet Dreams, and this actually makes sense.
No, we don't need to. No. We're not telling that story, Sam.
No, it's not a story.
We're not going into the origin of why his page is called that, okay?
All right.
No,
So,
we need to have some sort of censor.
all right. So, I just called a Harrier strike, and I don't even know if you would be. Oh, you are.
What?
Oh, killed you. What?
It's because I'm trying to focus on your story, Sam. You're just an MLG noob, and you don't even know it.
No, yeah, and I would post a lot of MLG memes. Like, it was really bad. But Sam C, his account was called Wet Dreams, and he would post like more, I don't know, he would post like weird Nintendo memes and shit, I guess. I don't know what and then he would do this thing where he'd post a meme or like a random image, like just an image of Shaq he would post, and then the caption would just say enhance. And then the next post would be, it would just be a zoomed in photo of the thing he just fucking posted like 30 seconds earlier. And then he captioned that enhance, and he posted another photo that was just a zoomed in photo of what he had just posted. And he did that like 5 times, like sometimes. And Sam C would have the audacity to say the meme emperor is cringe. And you should stop. You are a cringe nene, baby. But so Sam C started making friends with a couple higher class meme pages, whereas I was mostly solo.
So he says.
Well, he was friends with we briefly spoke with Who the Hell Likes FNAF, and for those of you,
he's my best friend.
For those of you who are unaware, Who the Hell Likes FNAF is a very popular meme page on Instagram. And Sam C and I we briefly teamed up because we wanted to make Who the Hell Likes FNAF a fan game in Scratch.
A fan game for a meme page.
Yeah. We wanted to make
2015 was a dark time.
We wanted to make a fan game for a meme page. And we even I even made some of the sprites, and we even had some things going, and we talked to him, but it didn't work out. But basically what ended up happening was I changed my name to something less unappealing, let's say.
Less cringe nene, baby.
Yeah, and Sam C kept Wet Dreams, although he would like change his like fucking profile picture like every other day. And I slowly started catching up to Sam C because he broke 1,000. And once he broke 1,000, he got a few shout outs from other meme pages, and he was like on the way to 2,000.
Follow this guy. He reposts the same stuff as me.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what was happening. And Sam C, it took him like 3. He had a meme page that was like around for like 3 months before I started mine. But I had just started mine, and I was about to hit 1,000, and he had just passed 1,000 after 3 months, and it was like maybe a couple weeks I had been doing it. So this is around 7th grade now. He told me initially that he did do it, and then he said that he didn't, but he reported my meme page to
he was
Instagram
jealous
police.
that you might get more followers on the meme emperor than on Wet Dreams.
Yes, that's literally what happened. And the fact that that sentence is true is just
Like, listen to what I'm saying.
because you were jealous that
Of a goddamn meme page.
Sam, but like,
Why are you laughing so hard at a repost?
oh, repo. But
Why are you
like,
laughing so hard at cringe?
cringe. I was the only other meme page in middle school, and because I was about to equal him in followers, and because like he claimed to have entirely original content when literally 100% of it was stolen, and when my content was around this is stupid, but my content was like 25% my own.
This is stupid, but I was better than him in every way. I really deserved to have more when you think about it.
No, and I got a picture on the explore page. I got like 1,000 likes on it. Like I obviously I can't verify that because well he reported my account and it got deleted, and all my hard work and like was for naught because you know he was jealous, and it's probably a good thing because. Well, I shouldn't have to explain why it's a good thing that I lost my fucking meme page.
Yeah,
but
it was for the better because now we've evolved to the Toasty Toes.
I was actually really upset that like it was gone because like this was a project I was kind of working on.
Well, I mean, yeah, even if it was cringe nene baby, I mean, I understand that your friend reporting.
Yeah,
you're-
and like that's just so petty and like it was literally because he didn't want to be called like cringe. Like he felt like it was like the dumbest thing ever. It was, middle schoolers are stupid. But
Yeah, keep in mind. All right, keep in mind this was in middle school. Like Sam C would not do that nowadays.
no, I hope not. But and then Sam C
Make
kept,
another meme page. We'll find out.
Sam C kept his meme page for a couple months after that, but then he stopped because like we kept bullying him into thinking that it's cringe, and then he deleted it. And now he has
Anyway, so then
now
we
he has, like, a
verbally
skill.
abused and beat Sam.
then we fucking killed it. No, now he just has like a regular Instagram that he only posts memes on, which he says isn't a meme page. So that's that story. Oh, and I actually he said that he didn't report me after having told me, and at like this like school trip the whole time he was like avoiding me. This is a really stupid
Over a meme page.
Over a meme page, yeah.
Over a gosh darn meme page.
Meme pit. So yeah, that's how I recovered from my addiction to
Memes.
screenshotting things I found on the explore page. and
Cropping
posting
it.
them. Cropping it. But
Start from the bottom. Sides. Top. Repost.
laboriously cropping it to show that I hadn't stolen it, and posted it. I did that maybe 3 times a day, every day for like a while.
For no reason.
For no reason, like literally none.
For nothing other than 2015 equivalent to clout.
Yeah, but that's my story. I hope you all like it, and if you're thinking about starting a meme page, I highly discourage it because it's a toxic community, if you can even call it a community. And and there used to be these things called raids, where well, I mean other places have this, but they would basically these people like a meme page would say like let's raid this account. Like say Who the Hell Likes FNAF would say let's raid the Democratic Party's Instagram page. That'll show those SJWs, you know, and then all 50,000
All it got was someone on like some board somewhere. It was like, what? and then moved on.
What? and then you'd have 50,000 like teenage boys commenting like inane shit like "spicy boy" on like Hillary Clinton's Instagram, and but then you do it, but then they do it to like fucking like 12-year-old FNAF YouTubers, like and
Just because they're cringe.
why would you? You know, it was just so awful. I don't like to think about that part of my life, but I've purposefully brought it out for the audience.
And now you will never forget it because it's in this video.
That is true, Sam.
It is immortalized.
Oh.
How
embarrassing.
Oh, I had a story about how embarrassing, but I can't remember what it was.
Maybe it's because it was too embarrassing.
Oh, I remember. All right, this is a story about our LA teacher the year before you went to college.
Don't say that. Don't say that. They'll figure it out.
You've mentioned it before in Wacky Shack, so I don't know what you're saying.
But it was in the abstract. No,
What are you shooting at?
Oh shit, it was a fan. I wanted to see if I could make the fan stop. I could. No, Sam, I only said I went to a different school. I never said I went to a college.
Okay.
They're gonna know what... If any researcher finds...
They're gonna care.
Yeah, Sam! No, I'm just kidding. Alright, what were you saying about the LA teacher?
Okay, so she was like, she showed us like some video. I honest to God forget what it was about, but it was like this really obnoxious girl. It was like for like our argumentative essay unit, and it was like,
Isn't that literally every video that gets shown? It's just some obnoxious person saying...
yeah, some obnoxious blonde girl.
Some obnoxious mongrel, like leaning into the mic for 5 minutes, and then the teacher saying, "Write a response."
I said some obnoxious blonde girl, not mongrel. Mongrel from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mongrel.
Sam, do you remember when Bamron Brahm drew Five Nights at Freddy's fan art?
Yeah, and some of us...
And he thinks we're losers.
Some of us in middle school had like worse things than the meme emperor actually. Meme pages, they had like art pages where they would draw fan art for Five Nights at Freddy's, and then it would be like literally like kindergarten tier marker drawings. That they
Yeah,
would
but
take.
I'm glad that I never hopped on that wave. Like the Undertale Five Nights at Freddy's wave. I'm so
I think
glad.
you have to be a certain kind of person to hop on that wave.
Yeah.
I don't think that like I don't think that any piece.
You have to be a mongrel.
You have to be some
You have to be
God,
some inhuman beast to do that.
You have to be inbred. It's FNAF.
Chica,
Cheek is hot.
don't at me. All right. So it was like some blonde girl talking about gun violence.
Yeah,
s-
from
something-
fucking blonde.
Some I thought you said some fucking blob.
It's a blob. A blob. A fucking blob. It's just a blob breathing into the mic. Write an argumentative essay.
Sam,
What are we supposed to do with this?
Sam,
What are we supposed to do with this?
wait, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna
I'm
laugh.
15, Sam.
Sam, you're gonna laugh. What if it was the cinema snob? Now this is bad.
The cinema stop. No, it's Linkara.
Why are you crouching around like a loser? Okay,
It's
so
Linkara
back to the
explaining
story,
that,
please.
right? An
We've gone
argument
off
to
track twice.
Go ahead.
Okay, so and then like nobody in the class liked this video. Like they were all like, that girl was so obnoxious, right? And our LA teacher was like, "Dude, she's cool, and we were all like, no, she's really annoying, right? And then she was like, but she's cool and nerdy. And we were like, how? And she was like, let's look at her Facebook page, right? And like they
Wait, Sam, hang on. Wait. What the is this?
Yes, we
Is
were
it-
wasting class time with this.
Is this Miss B. Angelis?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was about to say, because I don't remember that from freshman year, because she would never do something like that. Go
Yeah.
ahead, go
No.
ahead, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
So
Continue.
and then there was like some sort of picture online where she went to like a professional like red carpet premiere, right?
What?
Of
Yeah.
some movie
Yeah.
wearing a Chewbacca onesie, unironically.
Okay.
And then
I'm assuming
was
it
like-
was a Star Wars movie. Go ahead.
yeah, I was like, everyone was like, she was like, she's so quirky and cool, and I was like, Miss, I have a Star Wars backpack. I wear a Star Wars T-shirt exclusively, probably every day. I would not be caught dead in that thing. And she was like, why? And then the next day, I was watching Red Letter Media, and they were talking about Star
Oh
Wars merch, and they were like, Chewbacca onesie?
The
How
Dread Crew-
embarrassing.
That's hilarious. Oh, oh shit. What was it? Was it like some kind of like blogger? Like, wait, so she
Probably. It
so-
was probably
so
some
she-
social rights activist blogger.
social rights, some civil rights activist. No, she. Wait, so she
I think her name
blogged
was
about-
Harriet Tubman. I don't know. She's stupid.
Harriet so no so wait, so she covers, I'm just trying to wrap my head around, she covers like social justice and Star Wars.
I guess. No, I think she's like talking about like how like Star Wars is not just a boys thing. The Force is female.
The Force is... You see, it's okay if I buy tens of thousands of Star Wars action figures and fueling greedy corporations that are literally destroying the environment we live in because I'm a female. Yo, rip ass on the fake geek girls and make them smell it. I think we've officially gone too far.
Yeah.
I think
I already told us to stop. We continue.
I think we need to stop farting on the fake geek girls.
Okay. So, all right. That's all I got. All right, and we're back. We had to cut in Toasty Toes Uncut
Like irrelevant stuff.
because something came up. Okay, but now back to it. Sam, do you have any more stories?
I do not.
You have nothing.
I want to hear about what happened.
You've
in
been
our
waiting.
school.
You've been waiting literal months to hear this.
Yes, I have.
Almost half a year.
Partly because I stopped caring, but now I care again. All for you. In this episode. This episode. I care. Actually, I just kind of forgot about it. But give the context.
For a
give the
while, I
context.
stopped caring about you, Sam. But then I had a purpose for you.
Next to my Star Wars action figures. No.
Next time on Star Wars.
No. So, okay. I
Okay.
left our high school to go to a different school.
Immediately after you left,
Halfway through the
Judgment
year.
Day came.
Yes.
Hell on earth came.
Yes.
This is probably gonna go down in history as not only one of the most legendary stories in Toasty Toes Uncut, but one of the most legendary stories of my entire life. And that is just a fact. And it's so ironic that it happened right after you left.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. So,
I'm
because
not
you
gonna
would
talk about. I'm not gonna talk for like because I'll. No, so I woke up one day. I woke up at like noon on like a Saturday, I think, and I was like, huh, I wonder what's happening on Snapchat. And I checked Snap, and this was all.
well,
over
what about my
Snapchat.
texts that I was sending you in the moment? Did you get those?
No.
Where I was like, Sam, everything is coming true. The prophecy.
Oh wait, I do think I remember the prophecy text. Oh, you were right behind me. weren't
What? You have Last Stand?
you? What?
The thing where you get shot but you just fall down? That's Last Stand, and it's bullshit. Okay. Talking about Call of Duty for a second.
It's bullshit. Wait, I
back to the
can't
story.
get up.
No, you're in Last Stand.
That's fucking stupid. I'd rather die. Oh no, I got it.
I'd rather die.
I'd rather die than just be on the floor for the rest of my life. That goes for Call of Duty and fucking
Real
real
life.
life.
Okay.
Go ahead. We got distracted again.
So, it towards the end of the year,
Yeah.
some seniors were thinking about doing a senior prank. You know, because it was almost graduation time, and it's tradition to do the senior prank, as we all know.
Yeah.
Side note, we'll never get to do a senior prank, like we've always wanted to do. That's just a side note. When we were gonna
Wait. What do you mean by that? Like when we're seniors? Like have they banned senior pranks?
No, I mean you're in a different school now, so we'll we'll never get to do a senior prank.
I know.
So that sucks. But anyway, back to the story. They were planning a senior prank, and what they wanted to do was, it seemed like an annoyance, but kind of harmless. They wanted to start a food fight in the auditorium, right? Like, it started off kind of harmless, right?
Wait, do you mean the cafeteria or the auditorium?
Sorry, the cafeteria.
Oh, okay, because the auditorium is like the worst place to have a food fight.
Yeah, no, they wanted to do it in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And we have 2 cafeterias, and so they started spreading it throughout Snapchat, and they were like, okay, it's gonna be
And you know what? I
third
remember
wave
when
lunch.
this happened. I remember when this happened. When they spread it initially.
It was like third wave lunch, the blah blah cafeteria. Be there for the food fight. So they were spreading it. And then obviously, kids were like getting prepared. People brought like their food from home. So like they had like cheeseburgers, pies, they had eggs.
they had pies.
Yeah, they did. They had pies. And they brought it from home.
Stupid.
Yeah, but these are idiot seniors, so they'll do whatever they want, but
I guess, yeah.
and like a couple freshmen thinking they were funny. So they all brought it, but then some party poopers came and told the principal what was going on, and you know, the staff all caught wind what was going on.
Yeah.
They made a big announcement. They were like, "Hey, we know about the food fight. Nobody even think about doing that, or you're gonna face, you know, suspension. Like, that's dangerous. You can't do that. Blah 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 blah. If you're found trying to start a food fight, you're gonna be in big trouble." So, what happened was they were still concerned because obviously some idiot was still gonna do it. So, they sent their security, every security officer, all of them, and the principal, to the cafeteria for third wave lunch.
Yeah.
So there was no security throughout the rest of the school.
Wait, I didn't actually know that. That's a stupid idea.
It was, and it's not even the worst. So, and they allow us to eat lunch in the courtyard sometimes, right? And this was one of those days. And so they had all their staff in the cafeteria. Everyone just moved to the courtyard and started the food fight in the courtyard. So I'm sitting, and I was in the language wing at the time. And that's it's kind of near the courtyard. It's like above it, right?
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean. Yeah.
We just start hearing screams, and we're like, what is going on, right? And everyone's like, it's the food fight. It's the food fight, right?
As
it's the movie food fight.
It's the movie food fight. It's raining on us.
So then
DVDs
coming soon to Toasted Movies. Okay, so then everyone's like, what the hell? So it goes on for like at least 10 minutes because everyone's just has no idea that it's happening.
And
these are like, oh shit! And then they send all their security. All their security just like goes down to the
But these are like not good screams, right? They're not like screams of fun.
They're just screams.
They're just screams, man. I don't know what you want. Yeah, no, okay.
Fun screams. So.
Oh. Nice Stranger Things reference.
That was a Stranger Things reference?
Yeah.
I was just...
They were like, what's a good scream? And it was an allusion to sex. Because
one of the themes I remember season 3. One of the themes of season 3 was sex.
Yeah.
Okay, but enough about Stranger Things.
Yeah, let's stop. Go ahead.
So then they realized what was going on, so they sent all their staff down to the courtyard to try and control the situation. And so their next plan, it was a food fight at this part. It wasn't a riot.
Right.
It was a food fight.
Okay. Yeah.
And then their next plan was, hey, maybe if we dismiss lunch, everyone will go back to their class and forget this ever happened, because that's how it works, right? So they make an announcement, and they're like, everyone, please proceed to your period 6 class, right? Thinking that the crowd would just be like, okay, and go back to class, right? Like, there's no way that's going to happen. So the food fight just continued, and all it did was put the kids that were in class into the courtyard. Because we're all trying to get to class.
How incompetent.
It was the stupidest decision I've ever seen a human being make. So,
Oh my
and then, so basically, there are 2,000 kids in our school, by the way. 2,000 kids roaming the halls with no security, no supervision. Things got incredibly out of hand. Sam, I walked out of my class. It felt like the opening scene to like War of the Worlds or something, right? I walked out of my classroom and there's people sprinting down the hall like, go, go, go. We got to get out of here. I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I walk over to the staircase and there's like a staircase. And then there's a glass doors into the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
And the teachers are lined up in front of the glass doors, arms locked, blocking it. And there's hundreds of kids trying to burst through. And they're all screaming. And the teachers are all yelling, go, get around, save yourself. And we're like, what's going on, right? So I'm with, I was with my friend, right? And I was like, dude, we can't go down that way. We got to go around, right? The only other way around was through the hallway that leads to the cafeteria, right? So we're sprinting through this thing. Like, we're running. Like, there are people in the halls, right? And this is where it got really crazy. Because there are people who wanted no part of this.
Yeah.
Who did not want to have a pie thrown onto their fresh polo shirt and their Yeezys, like.
Oh shit.
So Sam.
Oh, so there are like a bunch of fights erupting.
Fist fights broke out.
Oh
Sam, I was running down the hall with every person in the hall fist fighting each other. I was screaming and running. I was like, what is this? What's going on? Sam, I was ducking down. It felt like D-Day. There were pies flying overhead, eggs. I was ducking down, getting on my hands and knees, crawling through the hallway. Kids were falling down and going, leave me!
Leave me!
It was insane. It was literally insane. And so security had to step in to try and stop the fights. And they just started fighting the security guards. They just started beating them up. Sam, the assistant principal went out into the courtyard and was like, "Everyone, get back to class!" Right? So they pelted him with apples.
Get off the stage!
Wedgied him, pelted him with apples.
They wedgied him?
Pushed him over, and then
Wait,
once
they wedgied him?
I think, yeah. And then once he was on the ground, like, bleeding, they poured water all over him.
Shit!
They threw cans of soda at a security guard and split her skull open. Not even a joke.
They split her skull open.
Sam,
She could have fucking died.
Sam,
They could have fucking killed her.
A crowd of people ran over a teacher and hospitalized her. Sam, it was insane. Order in the school was lost.
Sam,
There was
what
no
teacher was
order.
that? Do you know what teacher that was?
I don't know who. It was an older lady, so I think she broke her legs or something like that.
Sam, if it were my old Latin teacher, I'd like
Die.
I'd commit suicide. Like I would just.
It's
I wouldn't
either
be able
that
to
or
take
never
it.
stop laughing.
Yeah, like it'd be this like weird. It'd be this bizarre.
Like her legs were broken. She was in the hospital. So it was insane. finally, they put the school in lockdown, right?
Right. I
So-
think that's the best decision to make.
Yeah, which they should have done from the beginning. So I finally, I'm like running through the halls. I'm trying to get to my class, right? And I finally find my health class that where the teacher would let me in.
Wait, fucking health? Oh my god.
Yeah, and luckily my teacher in health was kind of cool, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so he put like an Instagram live up on the board for so that we could,
What?
like of somebody filming the riot so that we
Holy
so that we
shit.
could all watch it, right? So
Oh my god.
we were all watching this live. We were watching swarms of people fighting in the hallways. And then Sam, they called the cops. I remember vividly seeing in about 30 seconds, like 50 cop cars surrounded the entire school. Like every window you looked out, there was a row of cop cars
Well, Sam.
with cops outside. The cops started storming into the school, talking on their walkie-talkies like, "We got a code red." They stormed into the school. People start fighting the cops.
Yeah.
People start beating on the cops. People start beating cops until they bleed.
Holy shit.
Kids are getting tackled left and right.
Incredible.
I'm literally watching kids I've known for years get tackled by 5 cops and get handcuffed.
Oh my
Like
god.
it went on, Sam, we were stuck in school for like an extra hour. It went on
Holy
forever.
shit. Wait, so the whole day was derailed, I take it.
Basically, yeah. Well, this was the end of the day, and we were stuck.
Yeah.
We were stuck in
Oh,
school
because
for.
it's lunch is the period before
Yeah.
the last. Oh, okay, I remember now. All right. And what health was your last period? Okay.
Yeah, so we were all like stuck in school for an extra hour. They had to have cops escort each classroom one by one through the chaos to the buses. Like literally, I've never seen anything like it. Hundreds of kids were detained, several of them put in prison.
Damn. I'm so glad I left.
I know, right?
Like honestly, no cap. It's like one of the worst
Sam!
fucking schools. Oh shit! I should have said that. Cut that out. That's out.
That's up.
Yeah. Well, my old high school was terrible. I heard. Wait, what did I hear? I don't remember what I heard actually. Is that it?
That's all I know. If more happened, I don't know it.
Well, apparently there was a girl who got she got tackled by like 5 cops because
Yeah.
she tried punching one.
No, yeah, I saw it. She was fighting the cops, and they all tackled her. And
Yeah, I knew her.
Apparently, she was one of the people who like.
She got hospitalized.
Yeah.
No, oh, what I heard was there were cops planted in the building in anticipation of a potential riot.
No.
Like
There
no,
are-
but people told me that there were cops on the roof.
No. There are high-ranking security guards who are like basically cops, but they're not official police
They're
force.
like Paul Blarts. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the Paul Blarts of the school.
Okay, I see.
And that's the story of the riot.
Damn. I didn't realize it went into the hallways. I thought it was like the whole school got into the
No,
courtyard.
the entire school, the students usurped the teachers and took control of the entire school. It was literally like, let's just
Anarchy.
riot. They can't stop all of us. And
Well,
they couldn't.
Yeah.
And they literally couldn't.
Damn. No, you know what? Like, okay.
We had to go to like 18 assemblies. It's insane.
About what?
About
What were the
doing that.
assemblies? About not rioting.
Don't do that ever again.
Don't fucking split the skulls of our employees. Wait, so
Unless it's my wife. Hey.
unless it's my ex-wife.
Sam,
Ah.
but then they were like, they didn't let us in the courtyard anymore for the rest of the year.
Oh yeah, of course.
They like doubled down on like security. And they said if you even think of like starting another riot, you will be
Yeah.
expelled. So what does a little kid we know named Babin Braum do?
Oh my god! Oh,
he stands up. He goes, "Food fight part 2."
When did he do that?
Right before the end of the year,
When did he stand up? Like what?
in
where,
the middle
where?
of lunch. Food fight part 2. Expelled. You're gone. Get out of here. What? Oh
What?
shit.
I forgot.
Actions do have consequences.
I feel like Bamron Brom. Oh, wait, where is Bamron Brom now?
Not in school. It's not like he was going anywhere anyway. I mean, it's Bam and Brom. Let's be real.
Yeah, we should cut like most of that out. But Jesus, that's incredible. Oh, wait, there was something I remembered, but I forgot. Look, it was about the riot.
Oh.
Damn.
Really
That's,
went poopy.
They really pooped on the.
They really
Oh,
ripped
I remember
ass.
now. Didn't the superintendent resign because that happened?
Yeah, I think so. I
But
think he
wait,
got fired or something like
what-
that.
what
Like
I
he got in hot water.
What I don't get is how he was blamed for that, because it seems largely the
I think he
incompetency
was
of-
planning to resign anyway, and this was just like, all right,
it's this
I'm
straw
done.
that
I'm
broke
done.
It's actually a really like damn. Our state is like a good state for education, but like and our county has a good reputation for our schools, but like I could see how our county broke that man. The superintendent, like,
Yeah, it was on the no, and they tried to. What was so funny was how they underplayed it in the news. They interviewed one teacher because they were trying to sweep it under the rug. They interviewed one teacher and they were like, a large food fight escalated when a student accidentally spilt milk on another student. And then I was like, that was not an accident caused by spilt milk. That was an organized riot.
yeah, well, I mean, it got coverage statewide, I think, actually, but
Yeah, it was insane.
I mean,
but only
it's
the
not
people,
a big state, but
only the people who were there know what really happened.
yeah, that's actually facts, though. But yeah, like, oh my God, when I think about the people coming from our middle school going into that high school, like,
No, but the school has really cracked down since then, though.
it's become an authoritarian
Like,
nightmare.
no, it literally has. Kids like sing shanties as they somberly walk from class to class. Oh, daddy, oh, the pipes, the pipes.
The pipes. Shit. Damn. Did drop out?
Sam, this is Toasty Toes Uncut. Stop making me edit.
Oh, sorry. Didn't that kid we both know drop out? The kid who looked like the airplane from
From
Thomas
Jay
the
the
Tank
jet plane.
Yeah, J the guy.
Yeah, he did cut out.
He cut. Did he drop out before the riot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Way before.
he missed it.
He would have shot 3 people. Not even a joke.
He probably would have like. He probably would have been the one to throw another can of soda at the security guard.
He
whose
probably would
skull
have been the
was
one to,
already split.
to bring tear gas. I mean, let's be real.
It's a freaking yes. Fucking hell. It's a dystopian nightmare. Sam, you go to school in a dystopian nightmare. It's like this big gray concrete building.
Yeah. I walk around like, I have no mouth, and I must scream. No, I have no mouth. No, but
Scream.
no, but do you remember freshman year when it was like, it was like the seniors always stood in the same spot every day,
Yeah.
and we were like, what is this, King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Like it went from that
Yep.
to an authoritarian nightmare.
Yo, our principal is low key. Like everyone always like showered praise on him, but
Yeah,
he's
but now he
fucking
was like,
incompetent.
you fucking, no, Sam, he's competent. He was like, you fucking betrayed my trust. He was like, I was like cool with you guys. You guys are fucking assholes. You're not allowed to go anywhere without me knowing.
Damn. No, like the second I
You
knew,
can't
like,
even take a dump in the bathroom. You can't take a moist doinky in the bathroom
I'm moist.
without 15 teachers notifying me.
No, like, no, honestly, like the second that the principal like introduced, cause like our first year of high school, there was a new principal, and the new principal introduced himself, and he was like, "Hello, everybody, I'm so excited. I love this school. I love you guys. Like, I'm gonna be
Anyway,
a cool principal."
I'm gonna rip ass.
Then he farted and he said, "Eat it." No.
and then our LA teacher went, I'm ruined. Even though she had no part in it.
Generic joke. I'm
Generic
ruined.
Toasty Toes joke.
Person farts.
I'm
Person
ruined.
says, "I'm ruined."
3.
1995. No,
We're not gonna tell the origin of 3 until the final uncut.
yeah. Yeah, so I always knew that something was gonna happen to the point where he would look like an idiot for forever trusting us.
And then he did.
Yeah, and then that, yeah.
So well, Sam, I think this has been a successful episode of Toasty Toes Uncut.
Yeah.
Tune in next week where we talk about, oh no.